Hey guys, I hope your weekend was good. Mine was awesome. We went to Discovery Cove and I got to swim with dolphins and it was really, really cool. So in honor of my weekend, I thought to read Fathomless by Jackson Pearce. This is the fourth book in the fairy tale retellings series that she's doing, which are really good books. And this one is a retelling of Christian Hahn's Little Mermaid. This book is about two main characters who are girls. The first one's name is Celia, and she is the youngest triplet in this book. And her other sisters have powers as well as her. And her other sisters can tell the future and the present, and Celia can tell the past. And she's kind of having a little bit of a hard time with her powers. She feels like she's the weakest link in the triplets, and she feels like she wants to break free of them because she does feel like the third wheel. And the second character's name is Lo, and she is a nymph slash mermaid slash water creature of the ocean. And in order for her to regain her soul, she needs to find a boy to fall in love with that loves her, and then she lures him in with her singing and then drowns him. And that is how her soul can be restored. So one night, the boy named Jude that's in this book falls through the boardwalk and he starts to drown, and both Celia and Lo work together to save him and pull him ashore. And he is falling in love with Celia, and Celia didn't really save him, but she kind of lies by omission kind of thing. And so Lo is really having a hard time between, do I kill him because I know he loves me? Because he's kind of like double dipping a little bit. And that's basically the storyline. There wasn't too much about this book that I liked, and it's really, really sad because I did love, love, love Jackson's other books. So this one really fell flat for me. As I said, this is a retelling of the Christian Hahn's version of The Little Mermaid, which I have not read, so I have nothing to compare it to. But I was a little biased towards the Disney version of the movie, so I was a little put off that they didn't have fins. I was definitely more used to the Disney version. You know, the "he's a human, you're a mermaid" type of thing. I felt like some of the plot lines were really loose and they weren't tied up at the end. And I felt like the end was a little weird, and I didn't understand how wolves and mermaids kind of went together, and I felt like a lot of the parts were confusing, like the Lo and Nada scenes. I didn't know which one to trust, and it was just a little confusing and I didn't like it. I did like how there were characters from the previous books, how they're all tying in. It really reminds me of like Once Upon a Time, if you guys have seen that show. It's like this whole city of different fairy tale characters, and I really did like that aspect of the book. Another thing I did like about this book is the creepiness of it and the darkness of it. I am personally a huge fan of those factors, and it definitely did have that in it. So overall, guys, I didn't love this book. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I gave it a 3 out of 5. And I'm really sad by that because I love, love, love Jackson Pearce. I love As You Wish. I love Sweetly and Sisters Red and Purity and her other books, but I just didn't think this one was that great, and I really had a hard time reading it and getting into it. I wanted to finish it just for the sake of finishing it because I do love Jackson Pearce and I was hoping it would get better, but it just got more and more confusing as the plot went on. But I still suggest that you guys try it, and there are some really good creepy factors about it. Like, I think it's so cool how she does the sea and how dark and how vicious these nymphs are, and I really did enjoy that aspect. And I do suggest that you read it. This is a good read for Halloween and the ending of summer type of thing, because they do live on the boardwalk, so you can like smell the caramel corn, smell the fresh salt air, like you can really sense that, and I did really enjoy that aspect. Alright guys, that is my review for Fathomless by Jackson Pearce, 3 out of 5 stars. The next book I am going to read is The Diviners, and I'm so excited that I'm not even intimidated to read it. Okay, maybe I am a little bit intimidated, but I'm still really excited. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Keep singing! Wait, can I start over?